Oh, my husband's back. He's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
I'm having self-care.
Babe, can you close the door?
Do I have to talk about my self-care like this?
Okay.
Is this necessary? So welcome back to a new episode of Ajuma Squad. We're so happy to see you here today. Today we're going to be discussing self-care, and we have our first guest speaker. While she's busy taking care of her baby girl, her and her husband manage and operate an amazing little meditation jewelry company called Marrow Beads. Now, Joanne, she's also your BFF, so I'm going to let you take it away from here and give us a little bit more about Loreta.
So Loretta's, my best friend, and she's always coaching me on what to do, on how to do things, how to eat. And I'm so excited for her to be here today. I want to welcome my best friend again, Loreta.
Hi, Ajuma Squad. So good to see you, girls. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate the invitation and love being here with you girls to talk about self-care.
We are excited to have you here too. So, Loreta, can you give us a little bit about your self-care routine?
My husband and I created a brand, meditation jewelry company called Marrow Beads. It was launched 4 years ago. He found meditation practice when he was depressed living over in the UK. And at the time when I was working in the fashion industry, during my 11th year, I discovered that my state of mind and attitude shifted. I was no longer happy with my job. I was depressed. I had no work-life balance, and I fell into kind of like a small pond of depression. So I also found grounding and centering myself with meditation helped me. I'm actually wearing one of our mala beads. It's a long strand traditionally used for mantra practice and meditation. We offer about 15 stones, and when we meditate, it just helps us focus on the mantra.
Okay.
And basically clearing out all of the clutter in your head.
It's kind of like the daily devotions that I do. In that interpretation, it's kind of like time for me to reflect, with my spirituality and kind of reconnecting with myself.
I think it's just so important nurturing, your mental health and physical well-being, because
Absolutely.
it just sets you into a positive mood. And, I hope that I make a good example for my kid,
And you can never neglect yourself. It's so important, staying on top of your health and, making it a routine, just like the way you're living your life, I think is a great practice, So Wes, you want to tell us what no.
I can't breathe.
Do you want to tell us about your self-care routine?
Yeah. So really hard to talk about self-care when you guys are laughing at me.
Sorry. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing together.
With you, right?
Oh, you're making my self-care routine really consists of a few things. Skincare is one of them. I think when my skin feels good, I feel good. In general, I'm gonna take this off because it's drying on my face and Joanne can't stop laughing at me. Another thing that I do for myself is I have a green thumb. I love plants. So I have plants all around my house. I have a little balcony off my bedroom and I have plants galore. I've been propagating succulents and all kinds of other little plants, and I watch them grow. I take care of them, and that has been super nurturing for me. So that's my self-care. I literally go out there every morning and check on them, and I talk to them and spritz them with some water while I have my coffee. I do like to take that time, whether it be 15 or 30 minutes, doesn't even matter. I might be hiding in the bathroom from my kids, or just taking my coffee on the balcony, or whatever it may be, but taking those minutes and really just making it mine. And it's not long, it doesn't have to be long, but it's just focused in on yourself just for that short period of time. Joanne, tell us about your self-care routine, because I know you brought meditation into your life too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so my practice of self-care is definitely my daily devotions, like I mentioned earlier, praying and starting my day with prayer, and meditation, and I do the workout. I have to work out at least 30 to 40 minutes a day, 5 days a week, but I finish it with stretching. I hate every minute of exercising. I hate every second of it, but I reward myself with the stretch and heavy on the stretch. And I think that's pretty much it. And then, journaling once in a while, just kind of reflect on my life and reprioritize, and just self-reflection of, my plan of what I want to do, dedicating that time. And like I mentioned earlier, practicing and making sure that you do it and doing it on a consistent basis, no matter how busy you are, I think is important. So let's go ahead and read the responses from our friends. And one of our respondents responding that she likes to go for a run with her earbuds and good music pumping and getting lost in her own thoughts. And I thought that's just like, what we do, running and exercising is so good for your soul.
Music is so important. You know what I mean? It kind of sets the tone.
Absolutely. And I have, music playing throughout my house all the time, for sure.
One of our viewers also said that they take a personal shower and karaoke until the water turns cold.
Yes.
Belting out a good song, I'm telling you, is one of the best stress relievers ever. And since we can't go karaoke right now,
yes,
why not in the shower?
Why not?
Absolutely.
All about that.
And then also, someone else also responded, and she also said, gifting herself with something for the year. This year is mani-pedi for her, and last year was monthly massage. So I think that also is putting yourself first. And
I'm all about the manis. I don't go to get them because I find some kind of liberation in doing them myself. But I love changing the color on my nails, and we do it frequently, and my kids do it with me. We have little nail salons set up every now and then together.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's fun.
Love it.
Yeah. And then another response we got was, I call my sister. And I think that is so great. That is so sweet. I call you guys, whenever I have a problem, and it's therapy for me. And I'm so blessed because I have access to you guys and I can do that. And that is major for me, being able to connect with my friends, my girlfriends, even if it's 5 minutes a day or an hour and a half. It is therapy, it's essential, it's self-care at its finest.
Unless real ladies. So Loreta, you do mantras and meditation every day. I would love to know, what is the motto that you live by?
I love that question. The motto that I live by is that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. That's a quote by Marcus Aurelius. And with that, that motto resonates with me because happiness is an inside job. It comes from within. The world that we live in tells us what we need to be happy. The things that we like, the material things that we need, and we're constantly on our phones looking at social media and updates and getting notifications and how many likes. And we're just so, focused on those little silly things. And we just become greedy and forget what the actual message of life is really trying to communicate to us. And Yeah, that's a quote. That's a motto I live by.
That is beautiful. I live by that mantra that motto to a degree. I think mine is more, I do what I want, but you know, we all have our own ways. And one more question, because we're all mothers of daughters, right? And there's a future ahead of us of hopefully strong-willed, fierce, independent women that we are rearing right now. So what do you want your daughter Valentina to know?
What I want my little baby girl to know, that to never be afraid to make mistakes. I think that's a very good lesson in life, you know, because winning and losing is a part of life. You know, it's part of the journey. We learn from failing. We learn from winning. But, you know, we all know that in order to truly succeed, it takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and just never giving up, you know, having that perseverance. So yeah, all of these lessons are very important, and that's what I would like to share with my daughter.
Baby girl Valentina is lucky to have a mommy who is so centered and has so much knowledge to give. And
Thank
we're
you.
so lucky to have you tonight.
Thank you so much.
So that pretty much wraps up our show today. We want to thank everyone for watching. We want to thank you, Loreta, for being here today and sharing us your knowledge.
Honorary Ajuma squad member right here.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Okay. And it's a wrap.
Your mask is going to be sold out this weekend, just so you know. Once you launch this video, people are going to be like,
I need the
tell
heart.
me how to get the heart mask for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.